as they go for their first win.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Margot is right there, one down.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22.
In is Christian Yelich, previously against Tyson Ross, batting at an even 400. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Margot is there, two gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now in the box, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. It swung on and missed for strike number 2. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 3-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan. Standing in, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Stepping into the box, Corey Spangenberg. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot's on the move.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Manny Pena.
Number 9, Manny.
1-1. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Pena leads off second with one gone in the inning. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Headley. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Into the box, Chase Headley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he misses again, ball 3. Bases are empty, one man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's 1 for 3. Nelson, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Back now on MLB Network from sunny San Diego. Without a doubt, some of the most beautiful coastlines in the country around here. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. 9-1-2 due up. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Count remains full.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Sent out to straightaway center field.
Margot on his horse.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyson Ross, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Padres. So coming to the plate, Eric Thames. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Standing in, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Manny Pena, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Flip of his glove for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. VR in the hole, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley, tapped up the first baseline. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded by Galvis. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out. 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Jonathan Villar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Nelson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in once again, Manuel Margot, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
This one skied out toward right. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
The catcher, number 8, A.J.
In now, A.J. Ellis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tyson Ross. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
There we go. Taken high and deep to right. Myers looking up. Onto the party porch and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. Full count, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jose Torres takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Eric Thames. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in now, Travis Shaw, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Braun, base runner at first with 1 out.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
In now, Manny Pena. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? The second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this. Ready once again, Jose Pirela. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. There to take it is VR, and that's the first down. Hard hit at third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. Here now the 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 2. Runner back safely. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out. And again a throw, and they got him. The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. And he goes to second with it.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Showtrack demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain, a little bouncer. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network. right after this. Here's Will Mike, 5 and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's through first and hustling for second, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
3-1 the count now. On the ground towards the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third. Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
There's a ball hit softly down to third. There's one. So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Boone Logan takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Margot stands at first with 1 out. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Hunter Renfroe come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Hunter.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Popped him up. Arcia is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand a time. Tom Wilhelmsen is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Wilhelmsen.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ryan Braun will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count, just putting a runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. The underhanded flip. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Lifetime against Tom Wilhelmsen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No hits to this point. 1-1. Here it is. Bouncer up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Pirela. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. So striding in, Corey Spangenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Settling in now, Eric Hosmer, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Kirby Yates enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Yates has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Pirela arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Jesus Aguilar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He got called out on strikes his last time through, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some. Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Here's Will Myers, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
2 balls and a strike to Chase Headley. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Braun has a read on it. 2 down. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 3-1 to him now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
San Diego down to their final strike. Grounded, and this is off the second base bag. Reined in, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Stepping in, A.J. Ellis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
5-2 the final today. Milwaukee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jimmy Nelson earns his first win of the season. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.